All right, so first things first, what exactly is a dropshipping website for anyone that's never heard of this term before? So this is simply the process of listing products on your website. From there, customers are going to go onto your website, but the items that you're going to be selling to them are going to be dropshipped directly from your supplier. And when I say dropship from your supplier, that means that you're not ever going to have to see any inventory. Whenever you make a sale, your supplier is going to ship it directly to your customer. So when it comes to making money with a dropshipping website, your main job is to make sure that you've designed the website in the best possible way and structured things in the best possible way so that when customers land on your website, there's no reason for them to not buy from you. And the benefit to doing dropshipping rather than buying the inventory in bulk and then shipping them out yourself is that you're going to be able to test out which products are doing well, which items people are buying a lot of, and you're also going to be able to get an idea of which business you want to build over the long term without you having the risk of buying all of the products up front. So when it comes to actually building out your dropshipping website, which one is the best one to use? And I get this question all the time because there's so many different options out there. For example, you can either use WooCommerce, you can either use Big Cartel, you can either use Wix. There's so many different options when it comes to building a dropshipping website. But in my opinion, one of the best websites that anyone should consider using is Shopify. And the main reason for this is that it's so simple to use, it's very user-friendly, and you're going to be able to get your store set up in a matter of minutes. I have used other ones, for example, WooCommerce in the past, but it's very difficult when it comes to navigating the back end. And it's also difficult when it comes to adding products and making mild changes to your website. However, Shopify have made it super simple when it comes to creating an account, logging into your account, and making any changes that you want whenever you want when it comes to adding products, changing prices, completely rebranding your store and changing it to a different one if you decide to sell different products. They've got so many different apps that you can use when it comes to increasing sales, so many different options that you have available as a beginner when it comes to using Shopify to build your dropshipping website. And in addition to all of that, they also offer a 14-day trial that allows you to create your Shopify account. From there, you're going to be able to log on, design your website, get everything ready for customers to start buying. But if you do decide to stay on and continue using them for longer than 14 days, it's only going to cost you around £19 per month or around $29 every single month to keep your Shopify store. Now, they do have other packages that you can choose from, the Shopify package and the advanced one, but all of the different stores that I've built, I've mainly used the basic store because I'm able to get everything I need to, even if I'm making over 6 figures in profit with that store, the basic option does everything I need it to do. So swiftly moving on to one of the next most important parts of building a dropshipping business, which is which product should you sell? So during this stage, it tends to get a lot of people confused because a lot of people don't really know what to look out for when it comes to deciding on the best type of dropshipping product to build their dropshipping business around. Now, for me personally, when it comes to identifying the characteristics of a winning dropshipping product, there's so many different factors to look at. For example, if it's small and lightweight, if I'm able to make at least 30 or 40% return on investment. But most importantly, I like to make sure that there's people out there actively searching for the item because that's going to show me that I'm not going to have to put too much effort and stress when it comes to getting traffic directed to my website. And for those of you that don't know my backstory, the way that I initially got started when it came to building up e-commerce businesses was by initially selling products on eBay. And the reason for this is because eBay has millions of visitors that go onto the website every single day. So it was going to be easier for me to get eyeballs on the products that I was selling. But as soon as I got to the point of making around $40, $50, $60, $70,000 every single month from my eBay store, I now decided to branch out over to Shopify and sell the exact same products that I was selling on my eBay store on my Shopify store. And that's the reason why I always advise you guys to first and foremost try and see what items people are selling. And one of the best ways that you can do that is by going on to one of the biggest e-commerce platforms, which is either eBay or Amazon. So the way that you can find an item that people are already buying on eBay, the way that you can do it is by going over to the homepage and then clicking on shop by category. And then it's going to bring up all of these different categories and all of these different subcategories. But because I already know that the pet niche is very, very popular, what I'm going to do is click on dog supplies. So from this point, you're just going to scroll through, have a look at each individual subcategory and see if you're able to find an item that stands out to you. But in today's example, I'm going to click on fences and pens. Then from this point, what you're going to do is now scroll down over here where it says best selling and then click on see all. And then eBay is going to rank it from the best performing item, the second best, third best, etc., etc. So we can see that there's multiple different items to choose from. Now, one bit of advice that I want to give you when it comes to deciding on what product to add to your dropshipping business is to not sell a heavy item. For example, these items right here, because even though they are the number one selling item on eBay and you will make money from them, it's going to be a headache when it comes to the shipping fees that you're going to have to pay. So for me personally, I like to focus on selling small weighted items with high value. And the item that kind of comes close to that is this one right here and this one right here, these foldable dog gates. And if we take a look at Therapy, which is eBay's product research tool, we can see that in the last 365 days, over £1.6 million was spent on dog gates just on ebay.co.uk alone. So on eBay ebay.com, it's probably going to be a lot higher than this. And the main point that I'm trying to make with all of this right now is that because eBay is an e-commerce website and they're also a search engine, we're able to use the data to figure out which items people are searching for and which items people are actually buying. And so far we can see that the keyword dog gate seems to be doing really well. And if we go over to Google Trends right now, we can see that since 2017 in the US, there's been more and more people going onto Google to search for dog gates. So just for the record, I'm not saying that you guys should go away after watching this video and start selling dog gates. You can do if you want, but all I'm trying to do is show you the step-by-step formula that you need to take when it comes to figuring out what items people are searching for. And then go over to Google Trends to see if people are actually searching for those keywords. And the reason why you want to do that is because it's going to let you know that you're going to be able to now use Google Shopping ads to send customers to your product page, and then hopefully you're going to be able to make sales. Like for example, I've just jumped over to Google Shopping right now and I've typed in foldable dog gate, and there's all of these different sellers right here that are selling all of these different products. However, there's this one right here that's selling this product for around £22 plus £20 delivery, and this exact same product and picture can be found on AliExpress right now for around £4.71, which means that if they are making sales, which I'm sure that they are, otherwise they wouldn't be using Google Shopping ads, they are making around £30 or around $35 in profit every single time they make a sale. But whatever product that you decide to sell, it's just very important that you remember to brand your entire website around that category or that product. And I'm not saying that the entire store needs to be centered around dogs. What I would personally do is maybe have a pet store, so that will open me up to being able to sell products for cats, birds, reptiles, whatever I want in the future. But as long as it's in line with whatever product you're selling, that's going to help you generate more sales, because when customers land on your page, they're going to trust you more than a dropshipping website that's selling a bunch of products from a whole bunch of different categories. So moving on to the final thing that you guys need to be aware of when it comes to starting a dropshipping e-commerce website is that you need to make sure that you're consistent and you don't give up too soon. So taking all the way back to when I first started my e-commerce business, initially I was selling a particular item, and then I moved from that to selling kitchenware and homeware products. And then from there, I now started selling general consumer electronics. And then from that point, I now found a winning product that eventually made me my first $1 million. And the reason why I'm letting you guys know this is that it's very important to make sure that you don't give up too soon. Just because your first product doesn't work out, it doesn't mean that your second, third, fourth, or even your 10th product is not going to completely change your life. Consistency is one thing that you definitely need with any online business that you're starting, and before you know it, you're going to be able to live the life of your dreams. Now, if you want to watch a free webinar where I go through the journey that I had to go through when it came to building up my first ever Shopify dropshipping store and getting it to the point where I was able to make over $1,000 every single day in profit, then make sure you sign up for that free webinar by clicking the first link in the description down below. And if you want to watch another YouTube video that I made not too long ago where I broke down 5 other important things that you need to know when it comes to starting a successful dropshipping business, then make sure you click the link right there. Check that video out straight after this one because it's already helped out thousands and thousands of people. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.